Welcome.
Welcome to the Everything Podcast, and in today's first episode I'm going to be recapping How I Met Your Mother. Drumroll please, obviously continuing my recaps of How I Met Your Mother, as I do plan to do all 208 episodes I believe it is. And How I Met Your Mother, drumroll please, was originally released on the 23rd of June 2006, and I'm recording this episode about 19.5 years later on the 13th of June 2025. Without further ado, before that, please go and check out the How I Met Your Mother playlist, which features all my recaps, and as long as I remember, I should link at the end of this episode, just in case you can't find it, but it should be near the top out of the 11 Hot Chronicles, because I keep doing them, but that's how YouTube works. Either they put them to the top if they've been used, like ones that I don't use obviously go towards as well. Without further ado, here's my recap of How I Met Your Mother. Drum roll please. We start off with the How I Met Your Mother title sequence. Older Ted mentions romantic moments in reality. Barney lies to a woman. Ted reveals what he thought his experience at Stuart and Claudia's wedding was going to be, as well as mentioning why Robin was unable to attend Claudia and Stuart's wedding. Ted fills in Marshall and Lily what he got up to last night. Lily and Marshall compliment the cake at Stuart and Claudia's wedding. Ted and Victoria talk to each other. Victoria reveals her wedding rule. Victoria mentions wedding goggles. Victoria proposes that she and Ted enjoy tonight and they never see each other again, including fake names. Ted agrees to do this. Victoria calls herself Buttercup. Ted calls himself Lando. Barney exposes Ted's real name to Victoria. Victoria reveals her true name to Ted. Marshall and Lily have several issues with some of Ted's actions last night. Marshall details one of these issues. Ted steals some champagne for him and Victoria. Victoria steals the flower bouquet. Ted causes a distraction. Lily has issues with the throwing a bouquet of flowers tradition, while admitting she plans on doing it at Marshall's wedding. Victoria demonstrates her tap dancing whilst Ted plays the piano. Ted eventually agrees with Victoria about them getting together if she wanted it to happen. Victoria believes she and Ted aren't going to kiss. Ted attempts to reassure Victoria. Victoria proposes a way that she and Ted approach kissing. Ted agrees to this. Marshall has more issues with what Ted got up to last night. Lily insults Ted. Lily compliments Victoria, as does Ted. Ted wants to see Victoria again. Ted plans on calling Claudia. Lily mentions Claudia and Stuart being on their honeymoon for 2 weeks. Ted decides to call Claudia. Claudia continues to have a grudge with Ted about him wanting to invite Robin to her and Stuart's wedding. Claudia mentions Lindsay. Claudia reveals that Victoria was not a guest at the wedding. Lily and Marshall theorise why this was the case. Ted calls Barney. Barney is getting a massage. Barney speaks a different language to the person giving him a massage. Ted asks Barney to call the person he spent the night with last night. Barney refuses to do this. Barney explains his reasons for this. Barney apologises to Ted. Ted gives Barney an offer he can't refuse. Barney asks Ted what shoes Victoria was wearing. Ted recalls this information to Barney's surprise. How Ted knows this is revealed. Victoria does a cartwheel. Barney thanks Tanya. Barney organises to spend tonight with Tanya. Marshall and Lily reveal some potential names that Victoria could use. Ted believes he's destined to never meet Victoria again. Lily and Robin reunite. Robin reveals she's now a substitute weekend anchor. Lily congratulates Robin. Lily updates Robin on Ted meeting Victoria at Claudia and Stuart's wedding. Robin knows who Victoria is. Robin reveals she attended Stuart and Claudia's wedding after all. Robin witnessed Ted and Victoria together. Robin cries in the bathroom. Victoria enters the bathroom. Robin sees Victoria's shoes. Victoria offers to help Robin. Robin refuses this whilst mentioning her relationship with crying. Victoria attempts to comfort Robin. Lily works out that Robin has romantic feelings for Ted. Lily explains her issues with Ted and Robin. Lily mentions happiness. Robin confesses to not liking Ted until Lily convinces Robin that she actually has feelings for Ted. Robin mentions her and Ted's feelings towards marriage. Robin looks for Ted and hasn't decided if she's telling him where Victoria is or about her romantic feelings towards him. Barney updates Ted and Marshall with what he got up to last night. Ted answers a call from Stuart. Claudia apologises to Ted. Ted asks Claudia about the cake. Victoria gave Robin the flower bouquet. Robin compliments Victoria. Claudia reveals where she and Stuart's wedding cake came from. Victoria informed Robin that she was the creator of Stuart and Claudia's wedding cake. Ted informs Lily, Marshall and Barney of Victoria's connection with Claudia and Stuart's wedding cake. Lily attempts to stop Ted from leaving. Marshall doesn't understand this. Robin tells Ted to find Victoria. Barney asks Ted to put on a suit. Ted refuses. Ted and Victoria dance. Victoria compliments Ted. Ted reveals what his usual weekend routine is. Marshall wishes Ted good luck. Barney checks in with Ted. Ted reveals the one issue with his and Victoria's plan. Victoria has a solution to the problem. Victoria vanishes. Ted doubts his decision to reunite with Victoria, and Ted and Victoria reunite and kiss. And that is my recap of How I Met Your Mother. Drum roll, please. Now on to this afternoon's episode, where I will be recapping the Seventh Doctor Adventures Past Forward with the Angels parts 3 and 4. I've already recapped the Seventh Doctor Adventures Past Forward with the Angels Part 1 and 2 and Catastrophes. But without further ado, here is the trailer for the Seventh Doctor Adventures Past Forward.
From Big Finish Productions, Doctor Who, The Seventh Doctor Adventures Past Forward.
I'm not sure closing the door will work.
I reckon we're in the wrong year again.
Oh dear.
Wait here. I'll try and find a newspaper.
Then if there's one inside this room already, you'll have trapped it here with you. You hear that?
What? Harry?
Something in the air. Cries of pain.
Pain?
I have to see them. They can't move if I can see them.
Could you come with us? We have a situation.
Of course you do.
I don't know where to look. Tell me where to look.
Weeping angels. Oh, Doctor, I never thought I'd see you again. Well, you look like you've been in a fire. Your hat's all singed.
Catastrophics. You fix disasters, create them, and then charge people for surviving them.
I'm sorry, Naomi. I would never have sent you to a future like this.
You didn't. The angel did.
One question. Do you play chess?
Actually, what is that? A chess piece? Nick, seriously, calm down.
They're talking to you, aren't they? Whispering in your ear.
Don't take your eyes off them. Don't blink.
Until the doctor comes.
Yes.
Just keep stirring.
We're not getting out of this, are we?
No, we're not.
Big Finish, for the love of stories.
That was the trailer for the Seventh Doctor Adventures Past Forward, and I showed you that because in this afternoon's episode I'll be recapping the Seventh Doctor Adventures Past Forward with the Angels parts 3 and 4. We're back to this episode. Let me know what you thought of How I Met Your Mother. Drum roll, please, if you watched it. My recap, if you did, your thoughts on both of those in the comments below, as well with anything else you want to cover the channel, such as any previews or recaps. Put those in the comments below as well. Remember, you can also like, comment and subscribe, and I will see you at 3 PM GMT today for my recap of the Seventh Doctor Adventures Past Forward with the Angels Part 3 and 4. See you then. Goodbye.